So what you're about to learn in this lesson is called synthetic division, and it's basically a way of dividing two polynomials, but just much quicker. And I illustrated the steps right here. You guys should really read through it, but I will go through it with you guys. Synthetic division is basically a shorthand method of dividing polynomials by using only the coefficients. However, and this is really important, synthetic division does not work for every polynomial. I will give you an example. But in this example down here, it does work. And for most of our examples, it will work. Long division, however, works on every single polynomial, no matter what. At least it should. I can't think of an instance that it wouldn't. In this example here, we're going to use synthetic division. Synthetic division is basically this. If you're going to divide basically these two expressions from each other, you first set it up by doing this. You take the opposite of plus 2, which is minus 2, and then you write all the coefficients here in this upside down L shape. And once you start, it always begins the same way. You first start by bringing it down, and then you multiply negative 2 times 2. Negative 2 times this 2, which you're going to record over here, is negative 4, and then you add. Then you multiply again, negative 2 times 3 to get you negative 6, then you add, and that's that. And basically this is what it means. This 2, 3, 3, those are your coefficients to your new polynomial, to your simplified polynomial. So it always begins this way. 2x plus 3 plus a remainder of 3 over x plus 2. So your last digit here is always going to be a remainder. Now, how do you know what the x should be? Why is it x and not x squared or x to the third? Well, here's how you know. You're always going to begin with a degree less than the one you have here, which is why I chose x. And then from there you decrease it until there's no more x's. And that's basically what it is. If you guys want, I would actually encourage this. I would welcome this challenge. Try to use long division here and see if you get the same thing. In fact, I'll take a moment to do it right now. And there's your remainder. So you have 2x plus 3 with a remainder of... Why is that negative 3? Oh, this should be a 9. That's why. I'm sorry, this should be a 9. With a remainder of 3 over x plus 2, which is exactly what we had. But you guys can already tell that synthetic division is going to be much quicker and much easier. So if you feel comfortable, I would encourage you guys to try these next questions on your own. But if you're not and you feel like you need a bit more examples, feel free to continue watching the video. So here I want you guys to use long division and then synthetic. So I'll do the long division first. So then your remainder is negative 121 over x plus 4, because x plus 4 does not go into 121 evenly. And that's your answer. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the same thing. Now I'm going to use synthetic. So I'm going to take the opposite of 4, which is negative 4, and then I'm going to put the coefficients inside of here. That is 3, 4, negative 2, and negative 1. Always begin the same way. Bring down your 3, record it over here. Now multiply the negative 3, multiply the negative 4 and the 3. Negative 12. Add straight down, multiply, add straight down, multiply, add straight down. And so this is your answer. These are the coefficients to your answer. Now all you got to do is put on the right amount of x's. So I'm going to put 3x, but not cubed. I'm going to put 3x squared. Then minus 8x, then plus 30. And this last number here is your remainder, plus negative 121 over x plus 4. And that's your answer. Very quick, very easy. Again, I encourage you, try these on your own, but if you feel like you need a bit more practice, I don't mind lending a hand. In this entire page, all you're going to do is basically synthetic division. That's it. And it's 1x, ooh, that's not an x, that's an r. Excuse me, r plus 1 plus 10 over r plus 5. Hopefully you guys are finding this really easy. It is a very easy method to do, but again, it doesn't work on everything, which I will show you guys where it does not work and what you have to do if it doesn't work. And squared, you could put the 1 in front of here. Redundant, don't like it, don't need to put it. Plus 4n plus 3 plus negative 10 over n minus 9. So you have 2x squared minus 8x plus 8 with a remainder of 2 over x minus 6. And the last one. The last one's a bit tricky. For this one, if you look at this piece over here, you have to account for all the x's. So right now, it's actually missing the x squared, so I'm going to put 0x squared. It's missing the x, so I'm going to put 0x. And last one, put minus 20. So when you guys use synthetic division as well as long division, you need to account for all the coefficients of the missing variables. So you got to put 1, 0, 0, negative 20. And your full answer is going to be x squared plus 3x plus 9 with the remainder of 7 over x minus 3. And that's, and that's that. That's synthetic division in a nutshell. The other parts of this has to do with the theorem. This page most likely will be your homework, so I won't do it for you guys. But this is where the fun really starts to begin. And for this part of the video, I think I'll pause here. Chances are I won't be able to show it to you guys by the end of Friday anyway, so you guys will learn it on Monday. But it'll just be more synthetic division, just with a lot of trial and error. But it's not as bad as it sounds. So there you go. Give it a shot by yourself during your at home or in class or during Sarah or whenever you guys can. Good luck with this.